that I'm the one who did this, but Mbeko is there. He's suffering for my actions. I cannot sleep like you sleep. I'm thinking that Mbeko is suffering for me. How about me also taking responsibility for what I did? And so, guys, the next time they come asking me to go wherever I'm going, I'll go there. But as long as you know now the story, that there's nothing like me being taken to the front. So, really, the following day, these guys of the security came to fetch me. They were armed. And they were surprised that I was not resisting this time. I just handed myself over to them. Instead, they took me back to Luanda. In Luanda, I could tell now that all these are just now, they are just taking their time, playing mind games. Mm-hmm. Playing mind games, because when I was in Luanda, it took me, I stayed there about 2 weeks. Then they said, Chauke, you are going now to Caxito. That camp I was with in that secret camp. Mm-hmm. We are going to Caxito, we are going to prepare you there. And then the van that was supposed to take me to Caxito, which is just nearby Luanda, went all the way to Guadro, and I landed in Guadro on that day. It was in April 16. April 16. Now this is 2 months after the others have been inside. And what happened is that some of them were now being transferred. Is it still
1983?
1984.
84 now.
Yeah. Some of them, most of them have now been transferred to Guadro. And now when I arrived there, the way there to Guadro was not very comfortable at all. Mm-hmm. Because along the way, they stopped, and then they stopped the van, they surrounded it, and then they ordered me out of the van, ordered me to lie on prone position on the tarmac, and then they tied me with the cable ties. And then I thought they were going to shoot me, but they did not want to shoot me. They wanted me to feel. They wanted to deal with me. To them, killing me was maybe something small.
They wanted more.
They wanted me to feel. Because at that time I was telling myself, okay, this is the last day in my life, okay, amen. Only to find that these guys are taking me to Guadro, a place which is worse than hell on earth. So I'm there, lying on my stomach in that van, and they piled newspapers on top of me. I was suffocating for almost 2 months, for 2 hours before we could reach Guadro. And when we reached Guadro, they said, come out. And I had to shake myself out of those papers. And I'm trying to climb over the back of the truck of this van. And then this guy is there waiting for me and gave me a powerful punch. And I fell back again on top of those papers. And here again, I tried to climb over. And he gives me another punch. And then on the third time, I forced myself, but I fell clumsily. And I was kicked and beaten and pushed and pulled towards the reception of Guadro. By the time I reached that place, that reception, I had already lost a tooth. They ordered me to strip naked, and they gave me uniform, which was lice-ridden, and shoes which were of the same foot, 2 sizes larger than me, than my feet. And I was taken to a solitary confinement. This guy who takes me to solitary confinement, he tells me, if you want to leave this place, you must come, you must knock on the door. I will take you to the admin and we'll talk, and then we'll see what we can do, how we can help you. In the morning, I knocked at the door. This guy takes me to the admin. When I get to the admin, some of these guys, I know them, are familiar faces. I say to them, okay guys, why did you bring me here? I would like to know. I would like to know why you brought me here. And one by one, they left the office, and in came two guards there, and they paneled me, beat me to pieces.
For the question or for requesting to go home, to be freed?
I'm asking the reason why I'm brought to Guadro, because I want to know why I am here.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't answer me. They beat me. They left the office, and in came these 2 guys, and they beat me. And was given a lot of papers to write my biography. And I'm writing this biography in my cell. The light is not
good enough.
Is not good enough, but I'm trying to write. On the other hand, I'm swollen, I'm beaten, and this is a small cell, hardly a meter in breadth, and there's only 1 blanket, and there's this 2-liter empty, 2-liter, these 2-liter plastics, yes, for me to urinate in and release myself in, and then another one with water for me to drink, and that's all. And I stayed in that condition for 2 months. With every day, these grumpy guards come and just hit you, beat you. They are entitled to beat you however way they like. Actually, in Guadro, you are not
human.
You are not human.
You don't have rights.
You don't have rights. Actually, they tell you on arrival that you have lost every right. You have lost every right. Your right here is to work hard and to be beaten. They tell you that.
What work were you doing when they say work hard? Hard labor?
Hard labor, which means sooner or later I might be involved in hard labor. So that's my right, and my other right is to be beaten. So I'm spending these 2 months in isolation. Every day I'm being beaten. I'm not the only one. Everyone in Guadro is subjected to that daily dose of beatings. When you are not yet beaten, you are not free. You wait for the time when they beat you, and then after that you can say, oh, well, for today, yes.
So you were getting these physical punishments every day?
Every day, yes. Every day. Not once, but at least once you are entitled to a beating. sporadic, spontaneous beating.
Yeah, so this is mental torture. I just want to understand, have you gotten to know who these guards are?
Some of them I knew. I knew some of them. Some of them had been at Christian's place during that time I was in Lesotho. Yes, in Masero, yes. Some of them were there, and they had been trained in German Democratic Republic, and some had gone to Soviet Union after finishing the training, our general course, commander's course. Yes, they had been sent there, and now they were back, and they pretended as if they don't know me, Well, they were doing what they were ordered to do,
So those people, do you now know them by name?
I know all of them.
Are they still alive?
Some of them are not alive.
And what happens in political cycles when such are being attributed? The reason I'm asking you is we were in Soweto, in Jabavu, at an Umkhonto Sizwe party, the Jacob Zuma's, and a lady stood up. She went to the podium. She spoke of her brother who was lost, and who the brother spoke about. He knew Jacob Zuma and he was with Jacob Zuma, but they don't know what happened to that brother of the lady. So the reason I'm asking you that is the TRC is here and people keep going forward. There are people who know what other people's relatives went through. But the more the months, the more the years keep, the eyewitnesses keep dropping and they leave us. What happens with such? Do you feel like you're a snitch when you need to talk about, because there are families who are waiting for such stories that you guys have? And I can imagine maybe in the ANC you are not seen as a hero, you are seen as a snitch. Just make it understandable for us who are civilians. How does it make you feel, and what stories do you know? The people who are in the camps with, those who are still alive, when you talk to them, what do they say?
Some of them, of course, were few and
Scattered
around, and more especially of the detachment that was involved in that so-called mutiny. So those I met, actually, some of them are afraid to come forward for their own safety.
The mutinies or the perpetrators? The perpetrator, I'm talking about the ANC security,
yes,
I don't want to say police,
yes,
because security police was apartheid. The ANC security guards. Amongst you yourself as the alleged mutinies, do you know these people by name?
I might know them, but what actually happened is that some of them, I don't know where they ended up. I hardly see them. Even amongst the ANC rallies, I don't see them. Those who were Guadro guards, yes.
Oh, yes.
I don't see them anywhere, really, truly speaking.
But the leaders know these people, their identities.
They know them. But which leaders are you talking about? Because now these leaders, we have now a new crop of leaders in the ANC.
Yeah.
Those old guards who were in exile, some of them, okay, let me say the immediate commanders in the camps are also, some of them have passed on, some of them